Heathen thought of the day.
Recently, I've been thinking Scream 7. I was excited when I heard that Kevin Williamson was going to come back, the writer of Scream, the writer of Scream 2. He was going to direct Scream 7. He is directing Scream 7. He also wrote I Know What You Did Last Summer, some other things as well. But he's not writing it. So I'm like, why would you come back and direct Scream 7 after being away since the second one and not write it? Instead, James Vanderbilt and Guy Busick, who haven't written anything good, they wrote Ready or Not, Scream 5, which is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. So bad that I didn't even bother watching Scream 6. Still haven't, because again, they've written that. It's just, it's gotten rid of any kind of even half hope that I had for Scream coming back on any level. Because Neve Campbell's back, because she wasn't in the last one. Courtney Cox is going to be in it. And I was hoping they were just going to kind of retcon even 4, 5, 6, and just go from number 2 onwards. But yeah, Kevin Williamson's not writing it, and instead he's letting 2 inferior, talentless writers come up with something when they've already... Do you remember how bad Scream 5 was?
No, not really. I don't really remember any of it.
It was the one with the recent Oscar-winning girl when it is the killer, Honora.
Yeah.
Mikey Madison.
Mikey
Madison, yeah. That movie was horrible. Just bad on every single level.
Yeah.
And it has probably the worst scene in a horror film I've ever seen.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, even if Kevin Williamson was actually writing it as well, I would still just be dubious because, I mean, there's been nothing but letdowns in the last decade or so. Even with people coming back, you know that there's going to be other cast members in there that are going to let it all down.
Yeah, the new cast members in Scream, ever since Scream 4, which is just an okay movie, because it's still Wes Craven, you've still got Dewey, you've still got a lot of the classic cast, but all the new people they brought in for that, like Hayden Panettiere's character, and everyone else they brought in was just horrible, I thought. Just absolutely terrible, especially considering the cast that you had in 1 to 3. For me, Scream ends at number 3, and the rest of them don't exist. But like I was saying, I was hoping number 7 might just retcon the rest and carry on after number 3. But hearing that these two are coming back to write it it's not going to be good. And I don't like to make excuses for horror or anything like that. It's the whole point of doing Heathen is to bring back good horror, because it's all been total shit since like 2014, something like that.
Yeah.
Even then wasn't even that good. I'm being generous to 2014.
When it's acceptable.
Acceptable, exactly. I think in 2014 we got Insidious 2, so like a sequel, decent sequel, stuff like that, but nothing good which is original of note. And people go, oh, I love Terrifier. Terrifier, the first one, a decent throwback slasher. I thought for the second one we're going to get a real good backstory, some good storytelling. There was no story to that film whatsoever. It was just 2.5 hours of just here's a kill, here's a kill, here's a kill. It's not compelling whatsoever, so I'm not for it.
I know how much people love the Terrifier franchise, and I might get ripped apart for this, but my main takeaway from Terrifier 2
was total shit.
Was how creepy I found it that outfit she made was designed by her dad or something, because it's very sexual.
Damien Leone is writing a character, the girl in it, who brings out, clearly he's a perv because he wants to see her in that Wonder Woman type outfit, and he's written in that her dad designed that outfit for her.
Well, I think it's weird because obviously he was
just
saying
proving again that he can't write.
He did the second movie the way he did it because he wanted to prove that he's a feminist. Because
what a loser.
But I didn't find anything in the first movie that made him anti-women. I don't
not
understand that at all.
Soaring through a vagina.
The
problem is, there's nothing wrong with soaring through a vagina in a horror movie. What the problem is that he's listened to the minority, because still people online are still a minority of people, and they've gone, oh my god, he soared through a vagina and he's killed a bunch of women. So what? And then he's come out and he's just pandered and used the word feminist. I'm a feminist.
If anything, I find the second one less feminist than the first one.
Who cares if it's feminist or not anyway? Who gives a shit?
But yeah, I just found that really creepy that supposedly her dad had designed that for her.
Who gives a shit if it's a feminist movie or not? I mean, we're being bombarded with so-called feminist movies recently, and they're all shit. They're all just shit. There are no good female characters being written. And yeah, once again, a bit like seeing Scream 5 and not seeing Scream 6, Terrifier 2 was so bad. How do you bother to watch Terrifier 3? Just what's the point? You know you're not going to get any good story. All you're going to get is good effects. Good killing effects, and that's it. Yeah, he can't write for shit.
Yeah. I was thinking about, to do with the horror genre, and it's so... Is it maybe the only genre that has something as clear of a thing as Scream Queen? It's like a staple of it, isn't it? And,
Final Girl, Scream Queen, yeah.
And even though you could... It's such a weird one, because Scream Queen, like, when... It's a powerful thing. Like, they're always the survivors. Even though they're scared throughout, they're always the survivors, aren't they? Final girls. And
a Scream Queen doesn't necessarily have to be the final girl.
I guess, yeah. Well, final girl is
they're two different things.
Big a thing. But I wonder why that is. I was trying to think about it. I was like, is it because people prefer to see a woman in danger and come through it?
I don't know, maybe people root... Maybe because...
And obviously less of a thing, but often the malicious entity in a scary movie is male.
Well, the thing about, if you go to Halloween, for instance, and Jamie Lee Curtis, Laurie Strode, and is being attacked by Michael Myers, and you root for Laurie, and she comes through strong, that is, again, I hate using the word, then kind of strong, feminist performance. The problem now is that probably wouldn't have been thought about while he was writing it. A bit like the way we've mentioned a few times when I've been writing Heathen, it wasn't in my head, I have to write an ultra super strong, cool, female character. It just happened naturally, because that's what happens when you're a good writer. Things just happen naturally. Everyone now just tries too hard and shoves it down your throat. This is this. This is this. No, you don't tell me. You have to show me it.
Who is your all-time favourite female lead in a horror?
Probably Neve Campbell as Sidney Prescott. If you're talking about Final Girl style, if you're talking about an evil, then
anything.
I'll go with Claire Higgins in Hellraiser and Hellraiser 2.
She is really good, actually. I like Heather Langenkamp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
as well.
Again, top notch.
I find her really watchable.
She's really good, yeah.
But yeah, I do love Neve Campbell. I just think she does her role so well.
Yeah.
It's like the exact thing of between, being a terrorized victim and being completely badass.
Yeah, you see her grow.
Yeah.
You see her change the same way that you see Linda Hamilton change in Terminator to Terminator 2. The further it goes on in Scream, the more kind of, stoic, strong, if you want to call it.
Been there, done that, got the t-shirt.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And it's funny that two of those are Wes Craven movies, or Heather Langenkamp, Neve Campbell are both Wes Craven, yeah.